Grand Rising, Brave Awakened Ones. It is like 7 o'clock in the morning here, East Coast time. On my way to work, as you can see in these scrubs. Today is what? Today's the 12th. I wanted to make this video for you guys. Number one, to announce that on Monday, which is the full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, which is also where the South Node is, I wanted to do a special live. I was speaking with Source Creator. Since yesterday I came home from work, I fell out like around 6:30 p.m. The minute I got home, got cleaned up. I wanted to go biking, but I could not. I was just too tired. I thought, I'll sleep for an hour and get up. Child, by the time I woke up, it was like 9:30 p.m. Couldn't even finish drinking my hot lemon tea, and then fell back asleep again and didn't wake up till 4 o'clock this morning. I have not slept that long, and I don't know how long. Okay, it's been a minute. I'm talking at least a decade. Okay, especially recently. Have not been sleeping more than 3 hours. 4, I'm celebrating. Okay, the norm's been between 2 and 3. So as you know, Roe v. Wade is about to be overturned. Yesterday, big announcement. The Democrats, whatever. I don't believe in party affiliations and stuff, but the Democrats, with some Republicans, whatever, they wanted to strike down the overturn of Roe v. Wade. That to me, it's not even possible. And what Source showed to me was it's nothing more than gestures, because it's just not going to happen. It is written. I broke the seal 2 years ago, June 2019. You guys could go find those videos. I put the links to them, that I said Roe v. Wade was going to be overturned, and that's in correlation with the book of Daniel, where he was told that the daily sacrifice is going to be taken away. And once that is done, the daily sacrifice, or the abortions, the mid and late term abortions actually, once that is taken away, that is the beginning of the tribulation. And yeah, that is the beginning of the tribulation, y'all. And I was told, I was like, is it like abrupt? I asked Source, and I was shown there's a transitional period, but it is like going through the eye of the needle, because I'm very concerned for some of my loved ones. And I'm sure many of you have loved ones out there too, who are still acting a fool, who are still asleep, who still have not started their ascension process. We have many to be concerned about, for real. So I was shown, they had the threshing floor to pass through. And some of them did not learn their lessons from the threshing floor. Some of them did. Some souls that are even awakened souls and ascending souls, angelic souls, elemental souls, they still had some threshing to go through. And I know members, loved ones who are ascended ones, but shoot. Sorry about that. It sucks, man. My freaking camera doesn't want to hold. So we're just going to do it like this. So, yeah. But God willing, they learned their lesson. It was pretty hard. And they won't fall back. And I have to say, it's things like, still needing to get high to have a connection with Source. That's not true. It's not a true connection. I'll tell you right now, still needing hallucinogen. I can't say it. Mushrooms, pot, all those type of things. You need it to connect with Source. That's not true connection. It does not last, and you're always going to be chasing that next high in order to get that feeling, get that sensation, to have that again. So that must be purged from you, and which I remember when I first came out with that back in like 2018, early 2019, people went ballistics. Yo, that's not on me, that's on you. I don't care. I care, but I don't care, okay? And also when it comes to, sorry, I got a call calling in. And also when it comes to porn, things like that, you know, that's feeding the dark ones. That's feeding the dark ones. It's depleting from your soul, feeding the dark ones, and that must be purged. Also, sexual promiscuity, that also must go. So there's a lot that some people still have to work on, and that transition period is the next 6 months once the eclipse hits on the 16th, Monday coming up. So, because that's going into the depths of darkness with the South Node and Scorpio. That is like the death card in the tarot, which is not about, if you really want to go into the depths of the tarot, I spoke about that extensively. Go on my blog, divineyoungsouls.blogspot.com. The link is always in the description. Been doing that blog since 2013. So it's about the total and complete transition of the soul, releasing of the old to go into the new. So we're at that transition point, you know. The pimple has been popped, the boil has been lanced, you know, the abscess is being drained, all right? And it's going to be a lot uglier than I even thought. Because as you guys know, I work in cardiac now. I was guided by source to go work cardiac, to witness, to bear witness. And good boy, am I bearing witness. On the daily, we have people coming in who, due to the stick in the arm, are having heart issues, major heart issues. Some even needing heart transplants because their hearts are so damaged and so enlarged. It's crazy. And they're young. Yesterday, we had a 55-year-old. Man, he was in nice shape. Oof. He was in great shape. He was on the job. He works on boats. Fell out. Next thing you know, he had to be on our table. And his girlfriend couldn't understand, but he works out. He's so healthy, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, you know, all I did was shrug my shoulder. I'm not opening my mouth anymore. He just got quadruple jabbed. You know, and two of the nurses who love their jabs were like, you know, you think if they put out another vaccine, you're going to go get it? And then the male nurse goes, I'll get 50 of them. I was like, good luck, mother effer, with that. You know, I hate to say it, but I don't even have empathy for them. I don't. And yeah, I just don't. It's so weird because I have this complete disconnect. I'm watching all of this, and obesity is another thing, you know. They love to push their obesity, you know, body positivity. Who else, you know, the largest group, no pun intended, of people on our table with all their cardiac issues and clots and blah, blah, you know, and blockages in their heart are obese people. Obese, smoking, drinkers, and now an up-and-coming group of the vax, or the, you know, stick in the arm people. So, a lot going on, but here's the deal. Here's how I'm saying that it's going to be worse than I even thought. We received a list of supplies last week that we're going to run out of. Jesus Christ. This week already, we're rationing. A lot of hospitals down here are rationing, meaning we're making life and death decisions on, can we do this patient or not. We did have to ship out a very critical patient because they had the supplies, but they were running out. I mean, it's like that, people. It's like that. And it's only going to get worse as the vax gets sicker and sicker and more people get more sticks in the arms. So, yeah, be prepared for that. All that is part of the tribulation. All that is part of the tribulation. So what I want to do on Monday, I'll put out the specific time and everything because I don't recall if I'm working or not. I want to do a special prayer meeting, a live prayer, and pray over you guys. Specifically, I want to pray for you. I want to pray for you. I want to pray for your loved ones. You could have a white or a blue candle. Just be open to receive the prayer and the blessing, because that's what Source said, that you can. Because I was like, what can I do anything to help people through? It's like, pray for them. I said, I already am. It's like, no, you could pray over your team, pray over Team V to help them, and then help them pass on the blessings. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray over you guys. And then, I had said, because of these times, Archangel Michael specifically is there to help protect us and stuff. And I did put the prayer on my blog, the Archangel Michael prayer. And keep remembering to say Psalm 91 and call on Queen Mother Mary and Divine Sisterhood of the Rose. But I'm going to pray over you guys. Just, it'll make me feel better. It's like a mama hen. So, yeah, just gird your loins and just be prepared, because there are some of your loved ones that are on the edge, and we're biting our nails and hoping and praying that they pull through. Because honestly, we don't know if they are. They have these next 6 months, starting with that eclipse in Scorpio. That's like that's it. They have those 6 months to get off the threshing floor, so they won't end up in the tribulation. But it's a transition period, and I was shown, and I said this, June is the time where that decision comes through for Roe v. Wade. And it's not about America, for those with the ears to hear. It's not just about America. America is the last standing bastion. So therefore, if we fall, there goes the soul of the world, of this world. But we're not going to fall. The reason, it's all they're showboating, the dark ones. They know their time is up. They know what's going on. But they're going to blow shit up as they leave. That's the way it goes. They're going to blow stuff up. Because also, how Source put it, is that the transition of power is at hand. Those 6 months, the transition of power is beginning, meaning going from dark to light. The scales are tipping. Think of the pendulum is swinging. Let's put it that way. Think of the Kabbalion. Look that up, right? So the pendulum is swinging. But as you open a wound, you pop a pimple, all the grossness comes out and is seen. So it's going to look like the dark is more and more, but it's just that it's being seen by more and more. It's being seen by the normies. It's going to be more and more in their face, where, cognitive dissidents or not, it's going to blow their minds. It's going to blow a lot of our minds even, But the darker it seems, the lighter it's going to be for those who are ascending. Just remember that. Keep that in your heart and soul. Okay? So keep building your little pockets of heaven. Even though I'm not physically building things like I want to be right now, I know I'm in a pocket of heaven, because I'm in a nice home, an extraordinarily beautiful area. You'd never know anything is going bad where I am. And I'm being kept, Even if you're, like I said, a school janitor and you're influencing some of these kids, God knows they need it, and God bless you for what you do. Because, woof, you saw what they're doing at Target. All the abominations. All of it's in our faces, right? It's disgusting. But that darkness serves a huge purpose to wake up the people who are still asleep, the ones who are still in denial. There are plenty of light workers out there who think, it's all about unicorn farts and rainbows, and it's not. They're in for a hell of a rude awakening too. All right, guys, much love, hitting my exit, and look out for my posts on my community page. Check out my community page on my channel. I have so much posted there. All right, so take care and have a great weekend. Bye.